Imagine this. You look in the mirror and even worse than not liking what you see, you're disappointed. You realize that it's getting worse. Like you have areas that you already don't like and are not getting any better. Imagine you come about New Year's, right? As we all do. And when you think about your new year, everyone else is about to go out celebrating and be there with their loved one, etc. And you're thinking about your new year. Some year you've had, and it's all just some unremarkable blur. Like what did I do this year? How did the year end so fast? Maybe there was drama here. Maybe I had this cool little fun memory with my friend, maybe this one time. But what did I do with 365 days? What did I do? How does it compare to the rest? Imagine you get some quiet, right? You finally unplug from the internet. You finally get off social media. You finally leave the chats, leave the party chat, leave there's a group chat, leave all of that. Stop texting. It's just the quiet of the night. But it's the empty of the night too. You feel this emptiness. Am I bored? You try and watch something, there's nothing to watch. I want to watch a movie, but there's no movies to watch. Let me try Netflix. I like that, but there's subtitles. I don't feel like reading right now. It's gonna put me to sleep. I'm tired. Maybe I should try it. Oh, wait, I was tired. Why can't I go to sleep? Now you're just sort of up and empty. And what is this feeling? Like, whatever it is, you feel it. Are you unhappy? Whatever it is, you feel it. What if improving your life is the only way you can be happy? Think about that. What if improving your life is the only way you'll be happy? If you're like me, this is gonna sound crazy, but I used to grow up and I used to literally wish, pray, and anything I could to the stars and just hope that I would be something, that I could be changed into something, that I could be more. Ever since I seen Aladdin on his magic carpet, I've wanted a magic carpet. Ever since I saw that we could have Princess Jasmine's, I've wanted a Princess Jasmine. That's how I was as a kid. Ever since I knew about more, I wanted more. When I saw Ben 10 with his little watch, I wanted a watch. I wanted to be able to transform. I wanted all these things. Wanted more. And if you do what they say you should do, which is keep your inner kid alive, your inner child alive, then that desire of wanting more is within you. But what do you do with your life? You work a 9 to 5, you end up in repeated cycles. There's no adventure. Some of you, barely any friends, at least no one you can regard as a deep connection that you talk with deeply. And many of you end up unhappy. Like, dramatic intro was dramatic, but listen, there's a reason why you're unhappy. Some of you are legit just bored. Why would you not be? Like I said, it's adventureless. There's nothing new happening. We're living in these boxes. If you're in New York, it's literally a box of concrete. It's various shapes, but a lot of them are similar. Like, there used to be art. There used to be this boom, this renaissance of different imaginative ideas and etc. going across the entire landscape. Now it's just what's optimal for spacing. Like a robotic thought. Now what's optimal for creativity and beauty and inspiring people that live within the city itself. Some of you are bored, which is why you're unhappy. Many are poor. I can relate. You might not realize it, but it might be natural of you. You might have an acquired taste. You, my friend, might like fast cars, right? Fast cars. Since you've seen James Bond, you wanted to have an extravagant life where you could travel the world, maybe work on your laptop, make money, intravenously through other means besides what your parents tell you, besides trying to get a 401k and go on the safe route. Because no matter what, no matter how life goes, you just don't want to end up poor your whole life. You got to figure out something. That's how many of us feel. I got to figure out something. Some of you don't know what your purpose is. You don't know what passion you think is so great that you would want to do it forever. But whatever it is, it has to make money, right? Many despite, the era of being a fuckboy and the era of terrible dating standards and all this type of stuff, many of you are lonely. I think this is the generation that cares the least about getting married, cares the least about having a kid, cares the least about shacking up or settling out, anything like that. So I don't think it's natural. So many of you are lonely. Many of you feel like you should have a pair. We grew up watching these movies. A lot of these Disney movies are teaching us that, this princess will be woken up by true love's kiss, and this prince will come along, and I want to be this prince in knight shining armor. You go into the real world, and you realize that people are way more complicated than on the page, and dating is way more complicated, and boom, disappointments, heartbreak, sad. You want to make life a spectacle. If you're watching this video, if you watch it, maybe if I've popped up to your page before, you probably in some way want to make life a spectacle. Why do I think that? Because generally we tend to attract people that are like us, and I want to make life a spectacle. So you want to do something no one's ever done. You want to impact people. You want to do something great. And it's because of that you feel a little burdened. You feel a little empty at certain points. But this is normal. This, contrary to popular belief, this is normal, bro. This is normal. And basically what I'm here to tell you is you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to have that fulfilled feeling unless you improve, unless you properly give yourself the tools to do so, to create that life. That's the only way. I wouldn't be, I don't want to say I'd be depressed. I'd probably be depressed, but I don't want to say I'd be depressed. I would say I would never be satisfied if I wasn't doing what I am now. If I wasn't testing the boundaries in some way. If I wasn't putting more weight on the bar. If I wasn't getting stronger. If I wasn't literally seeing my looks improve with time based on certain things I'm doing that I understand would improve them. Even though it might not be my goal to improve my looks. I wouldn't be happy if I got paid the same thing forever. Just wouldn't want to be happy if I live in the same house forever. Because it's what I was given at the start. What have I garnished though? This is normal to not like this. So it is normal to have to garner the tools to do so. But my phone's running low on storage space. I didn't want to make this long for you, bro. But you have to understand that if you don't set out to live your life in a way where you're constantly improving, this feeling will persist. And if this feeling persists, at the end of the year, when you're looking back, you're always going to have that sort of what could I have done feeling. That sucks. Like, what could I have done? As always, bro, impress yourself.